Hi, today I'll walk you through our AI powered bank term deposit prediction project. This is a solution to help financial institutions make smarter data driven marketing decisions by predicting which customers are most likely to subscribe for a term deposit. Our approach combines advanced machine learning with a practical deployment tool, ensuring that the results are both accurate and also business ready. Uh, a bank term deposit is a fixed term deposit or a term investment where customers deposit their funds for a set period in exchange for a guaranteed interest. Traditionally, marketing for these such products are bored and also inefficient, often targeting customers who have little interest. With the predictive analysis or analytics, we can shift from this scattershot approach to a precise data-driven strategy, focusing focusing our efforts only on those who are most likely to say yes. So our data consists of over 45,000 records, giving us rich foundation for building accurate models. The reality is 68% of the traditional bank marketing's budget are wasted on customers who are not interested in buying. By using AI powered targeting, we can improve ROI, ROI by over 3 times, cut acquisition cost by 41%, and significantly reduce waste efforts. This message here is simple. Data driven target doesn't just save money, it dramatically improves conversation rate and also customer engagements. Our solution brings three main benefits. First, pre-contract assessment. We score each customer before reaching out, so resources are spent on the right people. Second, the precision marketing. Campaigns become hyper targeted, improving conversations and reducing customer fatigue. So, and the finally, transparent decision support. Our model provides explainable AI insights, so markets and sales teams understand why a customer is predicted as high potential customer, high potential customer who is gonna say yes for a term deposit. This transparency builds trust and also ensures better decision making. So finally, who gets the benefits of this? So this system directly benefits multiple stakeholders. Market teams can design segmented campaigns and prioritize high potential labels. Sales team gaining insights to personal interactions and of focus most promising prospects. Executive benefits from maximizing ROI, reducing waste, and data-driven statistic decisions. Ultimately, it is not just a predictions; it's about empowering every team in the organization to work smarter and also harder.
Thanks, Mahi. Now that we know that what all is happening for this project uses UCI bank market dataset, which is available in Kaggle as well. We have 45,211 customer records, each representing a phone or digital contact from a campaign market. Then our target Y, which is a binary yes or no, if the person will subscribe to a term deposit or no. So we cluster the predictors into four groups for clarity purposes. First one is demographic, which has age, job, marital status, and education. These are the customer's profile. And finance, which deals with our current account balance, whether they have a housing or personal loans and such. These hint whether the person is capable or not and can handle risks. Then third, campaign, the contact channel, the type of contact they used, the month, day of the contact, and whether they were having any previous contacts. Then for the final economic signals like economic variation rate and CPI, macro indicators that reflect broader market environment. These features combine together who the client is, telling us how, when, or we need to reach them, and what the economy look like at that time. The breadth is important for generalization. We'll show next how we process and model the signals. Before we go to the processing part, let's think about how it will affect our this project affects our and how it helps lead businesses better. So the conversion increase is 35% compared to our baseline. Targeted list produced roughly 135 sign-ups per thousand contracts as per our predictions, and these are our general prediction related terms. So these are how the business may be impacted. Like cost reduction will be reduced to 42% depending on that like it reduces our acquisition cost per subscription and time saving. So the more our subscription, we can predict how well a customer subscribes or not, then it saves us time for like more engaging topics. So the model improves quality of contact, not just volume. That dual effect helps higher conversation and lower cost time. It makes transformation for marketing ROI. Now let's look at how our project was pipelined. First, we collect the data from Kaggle and encode it and engineer features for like one hot encoding and simple binning, depending on what was like better. And H2O trains multiple models and ensembles. We pick the best UC and we explain results with feature importance, and then we deploy it to Streamlit app for both single prediction and batch scoring with a tunable threshold. Here are the tools we use for our technology. One is Python, which is a glue language for our data preparation, feature engineering, and orchestration. Pandas, which is used mainly to handle the tabular ranking. Plotly, which gives us interactive charts for quick diagnosis and shareholder visuals. Then for modeling, we use the H2O AutoML, which train widely and wide range of algorithms such as GBM, XGBoost, GLM, deep learning, and to pick we use this to pick a stacked ensemble when it wins on validation. That speeds experimentation while keeping reproducibility. Then finally, Streamlit. Streamlit turns the model into a simple web app for like both for understanding how our model works. We used it for both single and batch scoring, so like non-technical users can try some scenarios without touching the code. Now that we know about how our model does and such and what all tools we use, like let's go deeply on how the data was prepared. Like first we removed the duration. The value is only known after the call ends, so like using it would leak future information into training and inflate accuracy. Next, we converted categorical features like job, education, and contact method into like factors or encodings so that our model can learn the patterns from them and develop it up. Then we did a 80-20 split, training 80 and 20 for the testings to validate our performance on unseen data that reflects real-time usage. Finally, because the S class is rarer, we address class imbalance with threshold tuning, choosing a decision cutoff that optimizes our business goal rather than defaulting to the zero point 0.5 which is normally used. Then for the next steps, maybe we can try automated pipelines to refresh the data set and retrain and rescore. It depends on how our model works after our tests.
Hi, I'm Harish. So let's discuss about model performance and insights. Using H2O model, the GBM emerged as the leader. On held out data, we see accuracy of over 91%, but we prioritize precision at 0.88 and recall at 0.82, giving an F1 of 0.85. That's our chosen operating point. The ROC AUC value of 0.94 indicates excellent discriminatory ability, which is independent of threshold. When reading the confusion matrix, the true positive dominate the top left cell. We have a mod, which means that we have a modest number of false positive, meaning missed subscribers, and false positive, meaning non-subscribers flag. With business implication perspective, with 0.88 precision, most contacted leads are genuinely likely to subscribe. With 0.82 recall, we still capture the majority of real subscribers. If costs rise, we lift the threshold to push precision up. If growth is the priority, we lower it to increase the recall. Now let's discuss about the challenges in the next slide. So let's discuss about the issues we faced. First, imbalanced target. Accuracy alone was misleading, so we fine-tuned the probability threshold on validation curves to maximize the F1 impression at our desired recall, which aligns model output to campaign economics. Second, the data leakage. The duration is an outcome of the call, so we removed it before training to avoid inflated results. Third, multiple categories like job, education, and contact channel were encoded as factors, and then AutoML chose the best treatment per model family. Next, noisy financial data. The balances had long tails, so we normalized and handled outliers to keep the learning stable. Lastly, deployment complexity. Instead of heavy stack, a streamed app provides single and batch predictions with a tunable threshold, making adoption straightforward for non-technical users. And we explored the deployment of the model in the Hugging phase as well. These choices reduced risk early and kept the path production smooth. So let's wrap up. We built a practical AI-powered term deposit predictor that turns broad campaigns into targeted outreach. Using H2O AutoML, a GBM emerged as the best model on test. It delivered strong separation AUC of around approx 0.94 and balanced precision and recall after threshold tuning. We packaged the model in a Streamlit app so non-technical teams can score single customers or batches and adjust the threshold to meet the business goals. So the business impact about 35% of increase in conversion, and the cost has been cut out around 42% per subscription, and the time spent also has been reduced to around 28% on low yield contacts as well. So the bottom line, precision marketing powered by this pipeline gives higher ROI with less waste. We are ready to scale, monitor drift, and refresh weekly. Thank you. On behalf of the whole team, thank you for the opportunity provided by the course, and thank you for our team's hard work, and also a special thanks goes to the professor Mr. Peter Sigurdsson, and I'll be explaining the demo of the project. So yeah, let's dive into the uh, demo of the app, and this is the app that we have built, and both are the same link. So let's see. So we have we have included an option to do individual prediction or batch analysis. Let's say from the business perspective, I have an collective info on certain number of clients. Let's say I have around 10 or 100 I can do a batch analysis which would be much quicker. If there is this option to drag and drop as well here, so let's test it out. Let's test yeah. So here, after loading the file, we can generate predictions. As you can see, we can generate predictions, and this gives us the summary of how many customers are there in the file. So here it is 112 customers, and it shows that 65% will subscribe out of the 112, and for 47 won't subscribe. And here you can see it's the 42% of the file won't subscribe, and 65% will subscribe. Will subscribe in the sense they will subscribe to the term deposit. And so here you can see the results, like if like what's the prediction. And see here you can see about the data of the client. So he's a retired 65-year-old divorced male or some female. So his balance in the current account balance is $744, and he has no house on his own, and but there is no loan on his name as well. So it still has a prediction of he still has a prediction that he will subscribe to the term deposit, and the confidence rate is 63.56. So we can do an individual prediction as well here. So the input for the individual prediction will be like what you can edit your age. Let's say let's do my or like my friend's info. Let's check if he will subscribe or not. So let's say it's 23, and he works in a blue collar job. He works in a truck company, but he's not married yet, so he's single, and his he had he has a primary education. He doesn't have credit fault. Actually, if you ask me, he will deposit to the term prediction. Let's see based on his info. So he has around over $2,000 in his account, because recently I borrowed it from him, and I just gave it back around $2,000. So he doesn't have a personal house, and he doesn't have any loan on his name. Yeah, he uses a cellular phone, and the last contract of the day is let's say I am the business owner, and trying to make him trying to reach him and get him to deposit into the like get him to deposit. So let's say I contacted him like around 1st of April maybe, and the contact duration was about let's say 300 seconds. And okay, so a number of campaigns, contacts in the campaign, and let's say I have tried to reach him once maybe, and let's say 0. Yeah, let's give this as 0. And previous campaign outcome, let's say other, and let's get the prediction. So yeah, he will subscribe, and the confidence score is 72.3. So as I said earlier, that there is a good chance that he will subscribe, right? So that's what the prediction tells us as well. Let's see if the individual prediction works well with the batch prediction as well. So let's test the batch prediction again. So here it is let's generate predictions, and here it shows that this person right here won't subscribe. So let's test this out in the individual prediction as well. So here you can see that let me enter his details, and let's check if he will subscribe or not in the individual prediction. let's say if I'm getting a new hot customer, and a hot customer or a hot client that it was just dropped in 5 minutes ago, and I got it from the business department, and I got the info from the business department, and I'm let's test this out if this works. So let's say that what was his yeah, was his age? He's age 30, he's in management, he's single, age 30, he's in management, and he is single, right? And so yeah, education tertiary, balance 119. So education tertiary, yeah, let's see the 119, right? 119. Let's check if he has yeah, let's check if he has so yeah, he has no default, no housing loan, cellular contact. Okay, so no for all, and cellular contact, it's the same. So let's check 28 Jan 431 minus 10. Okay, so here let's 28 Jan, and let's see, it's 431 and the previous contact was like it was the failure, it's unknown, so let's keep it unknown. Okay, now let's get the prediction of the particular person. Here it says won't subscribe, and the confidence rate is like 72.9. Let's check if it matches with the batch prediction as well. So does it match? Yes, 72.93, it matches exactly. So we can see that the batch prediction and individual prediction works just well, and from this perspective we can from the business perspective we can say that our model works well as well as our app works well. So yeah, thank you.